message there. You know, you call your rich neighbors, your friends, your snobby, you know, like I felt bad the other day. I was a little short with Rick, the sheep man that I told you about. He's got that sheep hair. Must be a wig or something. I don't know. That's what I was thinking the other day. I'm not trying to insult him. I think he's got nice hair. But I was a little short with him because I was busy at work and I didn't have time to listen to his, he was complaining about how nothing is at the store that he needs. Like he wanted a very specific percentage of whole milk, you know, how they got like 2% or 1% milk or whatever. And I'm looking for 8%. You got that? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't really looked at the milk. I'm going there. I'll go look. And he's like, no, that's fine. I'll go look. But you failed me now, and I hate you. Well, what am I saying with Rick? Rick is almost a total stranger to me. I mean, he's a guy that I evangelize to, and then he comes into my store now and then, you know. And, or the other Rick. There's another Rick at work who he bought the 3 for $10 deal on 12 packs of pop. And he had 3 with him. And he said, Alex, I was charged earlier for this, and you only had 2 of the, you know, the vendor had to come in and restock our 12 packs. So this guy was charged for 3, but only got 2. So he was saying to me that he gets an extra 1. So he got 4. So he was charged, so I was only charging him for another 3 so he could get another 3 for $10 deal after the restocking by the vendor. So I could be a jerk and say to him, well, without a receipt, I can't help you, you scum! You know, but he's a regular. He actually lives like right next door there at the low-income housing. Very nice guy, this other Rick. 2 Ricks. What is it with Ricks? No, they're both nice people. But what am I saying? I was accommodating to him, and I said, no, I trust you, you know, and and then I even double checked. I didn't even need to double check, you know, but I did with my boss the next day, and he said, yep, that's what happened. Yep, that's fine. Did you take care of him? And I said, yeah, I said I trust you, and we'll only charge you the, you know, the 10, but then you get 4, so 4 cases. So I think what it's saying there, you know, 12, you invite your rich neighbors and people you know, but then what about these Ricks and the drug dealer, you know, that I could have a bad attitude about this drug dealer that steals from us every day. You know, he visits our shop like every day, and he usually steals something, but then he spends, you know, a bunch on the first of the month, and he's nice. He's a nice guy for the most part, you know, but I can have a really bad attitude about him. Or should I be inviting these poor, miserable people? They're miserable usually, and they're drunk. A lot of them are alcoholics. They're buying out all our alcohol. I told you that, I think, last video or something. Do you just invite your rich, snobby friends that you know, or do you invite Stan, the guy missing his tongue? This is another person. These are real people I'm telling you about. Stan, very nice guy. He likes candy. Very funny, too. But he doesn't have a tongue, or his tongue is missing. I don't know what's wrong with his tongue, but he has problems talking. You know, he kind of talks with like, You know, and it seems like he's missing his tongue. But he's funny though, and you can still understand him. You can. Oh, fruit punch. Yeah, it's right over here. You know, and um, you just throw Stan out because he's missing his tongue. I would invite Stan. First of all, Stan would be at the front of the table because he's devastatingly funny. Even without a tongue, he is hilarious. So he would get the #1 seat, first of all, for me. That would be my perspective. That's okay. I'm sorry. But you see the encouragement there. You should be inviting other people, even that, you know, from a worldly standpoint, like, ew, that man is missing a tongue. Throw him out. Ew. But your perspective should be, you know, come on, you know. Everybody has the opportunity. You shouldn't be snobby about the message, you know, and be like, ew, well, he's a drug dealer. I can't do that. Ew. You know, that's wrong. We have to get to the end of this chapter. Let's keep moving.